educating a dog begins at the other end of the leash.
Yeah.
So educate yourself. As soon as you have educated yourself, you have educated your dog.
Yeah.
You have to start a business taking a credit, for instance, and then become rich. I train you in focusing on what you want instead of what you do not want. Are you crazy? You don't treat me that way. So you get separated.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Makes sense?
Yeah, it does. You touched on your dog earlier when we were talking. Can you tell us a little bit more about him, because he's so joyful?
Oh, he's pure joy. He is a Labrador, a brown Labrador, and he's coming out of a family, I would say, who really know how educating dogs, how that goes. And my wife and myself, we have a lot to learn from these people. And being a father of 4 children, who are all now parents themselves, I thought, well, this is exactly how you educate children. You know, it's always the same thing. Educating a dog begins at the other end of the leash. So educate yourself. As soon as you have educated yourself, you have educated your dog. And my wife and myself, we were very determined to have this dog know his place in this family. That he is at the bottom, not at the top. You know? And he knows that. And in the village we live, when he was, I guess he was about 9-10 months or so, a young lady came up to me and said, everybody loves Beppo because he never barks, he never is angry, he never is aggressive. If another dog is aggressive to him, he just walks around him. He doesn't bite, never, ever. And he's such a nice dog when it comes to my grandchildren.
Yeah,
they all love him. You know, they stick their arms into his mouth, and you know.
Do you think he has that kind of joyful mindset himself, where he's thinking, I'm happy?
Yeah.
He's happy because he's happy all the time. Because one thing that I'll never forget that you said to me fairly recently was when I saw your home and where you live, and I said, oh, it's no wonder that you're happy and joyful when you have this. And what did you say to me?
I said, well, I'm not happy because I have it, but I have it because I'm happy.
Yeah.
It's the other way around.
Yeah.
It's the other way around. You cannot earn a lot of money without being successful in earning money. Many people say, well, I cannot afford to grow a business. Well, it's the wrong way around.
Yeah.
You have to start a business taking a credit, for instance, and then become rich.
And that, I think money and abundance when wealth is concerned is something that people do really think about, wanting to be able to manifest one as part of, hand in hand with happiness. And
yes.
I understand it's not, happiness isn't all material, but
no.
But yeah, being able to afford certain things does help. What do you say to people that are in a mindset where, you know, if they're constantly worried about and saying, I can't afford this, I can't afford, or I can't, is affirming that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an affirmation, a negative one. And guess what happens?
You continue to not be able to afford
exactly
to do anything. Yeah.
That's by law of attraction. You're attracting what you don't want. That's what I said about the shell manager. I train you in focusing on what you want instead of what you do not want. And this is, you take the glass and think, watch me spill this. You know, you're going to spill it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I get that.
And another example. When you think I'm not lovable because you have made an experience in your early life that you felt you are not lovable. Okay, that's happened. And then we want to kind of confirm that we are right. This is part of our ego. Our ego always wants to be right. There is this saying, our ego rather wants to be right than rich. Rich in whatever aspect of life. So, if you know I'm not worth it, I'm not lovable, you enter a room with 100 people. And all of a sudden, your eyes and the eyes of a man, they meet. And you are attracted towards each other. I see, that's the man I want to know. Get to learn more about. So, getting closer and closer, becoming friends. And then, in the back of my mind, or your mind, is I'm not lovable. So, now your mind kicks in and says, how do I confirm myself that I'm not lovable? I am attracted and I am attracting people who have the opposite intention. They have, I'm not lovable, my partner is not lovable, is not loving me. So this is fitting to each other. So this is, by selecting your partner, you're selecting the person that will confirm that you're right. And then you will treat your partner in a way that they say, are you crazy? You don't treat me that way. So you get separated. Or the other partner treats you really bad, you get separated. Or you interpret his or her actions as being bad. And not well-mannered or whatever. Then again, you get confirmed. And then you know for sure, I know I'm not lovable.
Yeah.
Self-fulfilling prophecy, Joseph Murphy.
My name is Dr. Wulff, a leading expert in mindset transformation and personal success. By joining me, you will unlock proven strategies to elevate your mindset and transform your life. Explore more in the video description.